The story begins in a world where human life feels incomplete without robots and gadgets. Every small and big task now become dependent on machines. People remain connected to technology while waking up, eating, drinking, and even while sleeping. But then we meet a strange person named Gray who stands out from the rest. While the entire world is running after robots and gadgets, Gray remains busy restoring old cars. His wife Asha works at Cobalt, a large tech company. One day, while Gray is fixing a car, he asks Asha to join her, planning to return home in Asha's car. They reach the shore of a deserted sea and soon after they approach a luxurious house. This is where Gray's client Aaron lives. Aaron is a billionaire and a tech genius. Asha, a fan of Aaron's work, is excited to see him. Aaron shows them his new invention, a microchip called STEM. With the power of this chip, any task can be completed with ease. This chip has the potential to change the entire world. Asha is thrilled by this invention, but Gray feels uneasy, sensing that this chip could cost millions of people their jobs. On the way home, Gray tells Asha, people like us will end up unemployed because of inventions like these. Suddenly, he notices something strange. The car appears to be going in a different direction on its own. Gray panics and tries to steer the car and press the brakes, but nothing happens. It seems as if the car is under someone else's control. Within moments, they reach a deserted, infamous area. The car crashes into a wall with a loud bang. 4 or 5 menacing figures appear, dragging Gray and Asha out of the car. While this is happening, a police drone flies overhead, recording the entire incident. The attackers start assaulting them. Gray even offers money out of fear, but a man named Fisk approaches Asha, laughing. The scene becomes intense, as if time has slowed down. Without a word, Fisk shoots Asha in the chest, and Gray's entire world shatters in that moment. An enraged Gray attacks Fisk, but Fisk fires again, hitting Gray in the leg. Gray falls, his lower body paralyzed, and becomes completely helpless. After some time, the attackers leave, and Gray watches Asha die before his eyes, feeling as if his world has collapsed forever. 3 months pass and Gray is still in the hospital, his legs paralyzed. His mother brings him home, where various machines have been set up to care for him. But Asha's death has left him completely broken. Now he spends his days and nights heartbroken and despondent. Sometimes later, Gray and his mother visit the police station, where they meet Detective Cortez. Gray asks about Asha's murderer, but Cortez tells him there are no leads yet. Furious, Gray wonders, how can technology that can read the chips in a person's teeth not find some criminals? Cortez explains that the attackers have secured themselves so well that it's become nearly impossible to reach them. A few days later, Aaron visits Gray in the hospital. He suggests that Gray get the new STEM microchip implanted, which will allow Gray to walk again. Aaron explains that the surgery must be kept secret. Gray, who has lost all hope, initially refuses, as if his world is engulfed in darkness. Aaron then says softly, if there were hope, Asha would want you to be able to walk again. These words touch Gray's heart. After thinking it over, he finally agrees to the surgery. A complex operation takes place in Aaron's lab, where the STEM microchip is implanted inside Gray. Within days, Gray starts walking again. Aaron is thrilled to see this progress and asks Gray to sign an agreement, which Gray does without much thought. Now he is prepared to continue pretending to be paralyzed in front of the world. Back at home, Gray receives a package from Cortez containing evidence related to Asha's case. As he reviews the footage, he suddenly hears a voice. He realizes the sound is coming from the STEM chip implanted in him. STEM tells him, don't be surprised, only you can hear me. STEM examines the footage carefully and notes they didn't have guns, but bullets were coming from their hands. STEM spots a tattoo on one of the attacker's arms that resembling a military barcode. It scans the tattoo, identifying the man as Ser. Gray considers telling Cortez but is stopped by Stem, who says a tattoo isn't enough. You need to meet Serk yourself to find the truth. Grey goes straight to Serk's house, where he finds the name of a bar called Old Bonus on Serk's laptop. He discovers that Serk has installed dangerous chips in his body, transforming himself into a machine-like killer. When Serk returns home, he attacks Grey. Grey tries to stop him, angrily asking, "Why did you kill Asha?" But Serk continues his assault without speaking. When Grey's situation worsens, he asks Stem for help. Stem takes control of Grey's body and kills Serk within moments. When Grey regains consciousness, he is horrified, having just taken a life. Stem tells him to erase the evidence immediately. Meanwhile, Detective Cortez and a forensic doctor examine Serk's body. They discover strange chips inside him, and Cortez finds tracks of a machine oil on Serk's shoes, leading her to suspect that a mechanical engineer was involved. A few days later, Grey visits Aaron's lab, where Aaron, having tracked Grey's actions through Stem, is furious. Aaron accuses Grey of violating their agreement, but Grey, equally angry, replies, "I did all this because of your chip. Stem was the one who led me there." Elsewhere, Cortez reviews CCTV footage from outside Serk's house, showing Grey in a wheelchair. She confronts Grey at his home, questioning him about Serk's death. Trying to remain calm, Grey says, "I was investigating on my own, but I didn't commit murder. My body is paralyzed." Cortez accepts his answer but remains suspicious. Grey later visits the Old Bonus bar, announcing that his wife was murdered a few months ago, asking anyone with information to come forward. A man named Tolan takes him aside, and his goons push Grey from his wheelchair. Tolan presses a knife to Grey's neck, but Grey remains calm, saying, "I just want to find my wife's killer." Tolan laughs, saying, "I was there when your wife was shot." Enraged, Grey lets Stem take full control, and Stem swiftly defeats Tolan's goons. Grey then beats Tolan until he reveals that a man named Fisk paid them for the attack. Stem warns Grey that Aaron is trying to disable it, advising him to see a hacker named Jamie. Meanwhile, Fisk learns of Tolan's death and tries to locate the killer by scanning Tolan's eyes. Grey tells Jamie, "You need to remove Stem's input guard. This guard prevents Stem from acting on its own without permission from Grey or Aaron. Once removed, Stem will be free to act independently." Jamie hacks Stem's system, disabling the input guard. While Stem restarts, his goons and Aaron's security team arrive. Just as Stem reactivates, Grey takes down one of the goons and returns home, covered in blood. His mother, shocked to see him walking, is told everything about Stem and is asked to keep it secret. Detective Cortez arrives, mentioning she found Grey's wheelchair at the bar. Grey lies, saying he was following a lead, was attacked, and caught a taxi home. Suspicious, Cortez secretly plants a small microphone in Grey's coat. Grey tells Stem, "I don't want to kill anyone," but Stem, now in complete control, insists, "You must kill Fisk." When Grey refuses, Stem warns, "I don't need your permission anymore." Grey reluctantly goes to Fisk, with Cortez following. Discovering Cortez's hidden microphone, Stem hacks an electric car to crash into hers, allowing Grey to escape. Cortez, undeterred, confronts Grey's mother for the truth. Grey arrives at Fisk's house, pointing a gun at him and demanding answers about Asha's murder. Fisk laughs, saying, "I wanted to paralyze you, not kill Hope." He offers Grey a partnership, but Grey, driven slowly by revenge, refuses. A fierce fight ensues, and Fisk overpowers Grey. Just as Fisk is about to kill him, Stem reveals that Serk was Fisk's brother. Grey uses this to his advantage, enraging Fisk and kills him. On Fisk's phone, Grey finds a message from Aaron ordering his murder. Enraged, Grey heads to Aaron's lab to confront him. Just as he is about to shoot, Cortez intervenes. Grey orders Stem to stop, but it ignores him. In desperation, Grey asks Cortez to shock him, temporarily disabling Stem. Aaron reveals a shocking truth. Stem orchestrated everything, needed a specific body without chips, Grey's. It caused Grey's accident to paralyze him, forcing him to depend on Stem. Aaron explains that STEM wants to kill him to keep its existence hidden. STEM reactivates, killing Aaron instantly. Now it turns its sights on Cortez. Gray struggles to control STEM to prevent harm, but the input guard's removal makes it difficult. In the final scene, Gray lies in a hospital bed confused. He sees Asa beside him, who tells him he has been unconscious since the accident. They embrace and Gray feels joy and relief. But in reality, Gray's consciousness is trapped in a virtual world where he lives happily with Asha while Stem has full control of his body. Stem raises a gun, kills Cortez and walks away freely, having taken over Gray's life entirely. And the movie ends here. So friends, how did you like this movie? Do tell us in the comment, and for such movie explanation, subscribe to Movie Recap English. See you in the next movie. Till then, bye bye, take care.